The future of the Sentry Golf Tournament on Maui hangs in the balance, but state officials remain determined to keep this iconic event alive despite major setbacks. The PGA Tour recently announced that the tournament can no longer be held at its longtime home, the Kapalua Resort, due to severe drought conditions that have left the course parched and unplayable. But here's where it gets controversial. Simply moving the tournament to a different course isn't as straightforward as it sounds. The clock is ticking, and finding a suitable alternative that meets the high standards of the PGA, while also managing the financial and logistical challenges, is no small feat. James Tokioka, the director of Hawaii's Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism, is not ready to give up on Maui hosting the Sentry. He emphasizes the tournament's immense value, not just for the island's economy, but also for local nonprofits and the community's morale. This event is huge for Maui, Tokioka explains. It's a major boost for nonprofits and a symbol of Maui's return to normalcy after tough times. The economic impact is staggering, with estimates suggesting the Sentry generates between $48 million and $50 million in activity for the island. With Kapalua's courses suffering from drought and unable to host, Tokioka is actively exploring other options. There are potential golf courses and properties that might be able to step in, he says. We're doing everything possible to find a new path forward. Importantly, the PGA's announcement did not cancel the tournament outright. It only ruled out the Kapalua venue. The official statement clarified, the 2026 playing of the Sentry will not be contested at the Plantation course at Kapalua due to ongoing drought conditions. When asked if the PGA is open to, however, he points out that the press release leaves the door open for other Hawaiian venues, which he sees as a positive sign. One intriguing possibility Tokioka has proposed is the private King Kamehameha Golf Club located south of Wailuku. This course boasts breathtaking views and a top-tier clubhouse, and it comes recommended by the Maui Junior Golf Association. But here's the catch. It's unclear whether the course's difficulty level matches what the world's best golfers expect from a PGA Tour event. Adding to the complexity, the club's leadership was unaware of Tokioka's suggestion and has yet to be formally approached. When contacted, the club's management declined to comment until a concrete plan is presented. Tokioka believes the PGA has a strong incentive to keep the tournament in Maui because the Sentry and the Sony Open in Honolulu traditionally serve as a convenient doubleheader to kick off the season. Golfers love playing in Hawaii, and having two tournaments in the state is cost-effective for everyone involved. If the Sony Open had to shoulder the entire financial burden alone, it would be a heavy load, Tokioka explains. Shifting the Sentry to another Hawaiian course would simply redistribute the event rather than eliminate it. The state government already contributes financially to these tournaments, and the Hawaii Tourism Authority is reportedly willing to help cover additional costs that might arise from relocating the event. However, there's a significant twist that many might overlook. The PGA Tour is no longer run by the players themselves. It operates as a for-profit business, which means financial considerations, including the high costs of staging tournaments in Hawaii, weigh more heavily than in the past. This shift raises important questions. Should the economic realities of a for-profit PGA Tour influence where and how traditional tournaments are held? And how much should local communities and nonprofits factor into these decisions? The debate is far from settled, and as Maui scrambles to keep the Sentry alive, the outcome could reshape the future of golf tournaments in Hawaii. What do you think? Should the PGA prioritize tradition and community impact over profit? Or is this just the new reality of professional sports? Share your thoughts below.